This is an ABC News special report.
And good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kira Phillips. We're coming back on the air because ABC News has now confirmed that conservative activist and podcaster Charlie Kirk has been shot during an event at Utah Valley University. President Trump is now weighing in. Let's take it straight to our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Katursky, that's been following this since the news broke. Aaron, what is the president saying?
The president is calling Charlie Kirk a great guy and saying everyone must pray for him after a shot rang out as he was speaking at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. His presence on that campus had divided it, but he was speaking at an event at an outdoor courtyard when the university says a shot rang out and the entire place emptied out. People went running. Charlie Kirk's condition is not immediately clear. We are still waiting for confirmation on his condition. Utah Valley University said a suspect is in custody. We know nothing about that suspect or whether it's the actual shooter. A number of federal officials are now racing to the scene. Orem, Utah has a very small police department, Kira. It shares it with two other nearby communities, so the feds are going to be deeply involved and on their way now as everyone from the president on down in the administration asks the nation to pray for Charlie Kirk, who commonly goes out to college campuses to drum up support for President Trump's agenda and was deeply involved in helping to get the president elected. And now the president is asking the nation for its prayers for Charlie Kirk, who was shot on the campus of Utah Valley University. Kira?
All right, Aaron, I'm being told that we actually have video now of the moment that Charlie Kirk was shot, and I believe we are going to be able to hear some of the audio as well. Let's pause for a moment and take a look.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
And of course, we're going to hold the freeze right there when that single shot, Aaron, was heard. You can see Charlie Kirk underneath that tent taking place with other students surrounding him, involved in Q&A from what I understand. Aaron, do we know if anybody else was hurt, or right now are we just hearing about Charlie Kirk?
The only individual we've heard that was actually shot is Charlie Kirk, Kira. But it's possible that in the ensuing melee, as people bolted from that courtyard, somebody else may have been hurt some other way. We have not heard from the authorities. According to Utah Valley University, it was just the single shot that rang out, striking Charlie Kirk as he was in the middle of addressing the campus there in that courtyard beneath the tent. Anybody else that was hurt, we haven't heard that. And according to police, it seems only one individual was shot. But we're waiting for full confirmation. Also for additional information about the suspect the university says is now in custody.
And what more do we know about this American comeback tour that he has been on, Aaron? Do you know anything more about that?
We know Charlie Kirk is an ardent supporter of President Trump, a podcaster, and often goes to universities around the country to try and support the Trump agenda. And that's what he was doing. And his very presence on the campus, according to an article we've been reading in the school paper, had divided campus. Students, some anyway, were quite upset that he was coming. Others were welcoming him. So there was already tension on campus when Charlie Kirk began speaking at Utah Valley University and when that bullet was fired, Kira.